any team that needs to be a please step down the road. Along with your 15 and seat ready to 55555. A number of our guest relations team will respond. The National Basketball Association and the Detroit Pistons are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience.
Up next, the Pistons taking on the Bucks. For the Detroit Pistons, it's been a display of dominance this season. Few teams can match their heart or their talent. They'll have a big edge at home tonight as they look to keep it rolling. Bucks, Pistons, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Rollins is out there with Porter. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. And for Detroit, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cunningham is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Stewart in at the 5.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Well, we still have lots of time left in the season, Coach, but we've seen some breakout performances, haven't we?
We certainly have. That's one of my favorite things to track, Kevin. Which players improved in the offseason, which guys have taken their game to the next level.
Here's Rollins. And yes, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Porter finds Antetokounmpo. Unloads from 13. And he can't bank that one in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's MP. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's Solomon Antetokounmpo to the middle. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
Cunningham against Porter. Cunningham drives in. Right side, Porter. Here's Giannis. Makes it off the glass.
Well, this is the problem Giannis presents. Stopping him inside is such a challenge.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Huh? What a group. You look at MP, he's a ways down the ladder if the award was given out today, but there's still time in this season for him.
And he has been contributing, just not quite enough to make him one of the early season candidates for Rookie of the Year.
Well, the way I see it, we still have a long way to go. He's building the foundation. As the game continues to slow down for him, I think we'll see a whole different player by the end of the year.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the bucket by the Pistons. Bone passes to Giannis. No good with the layup.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expected to make.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Here's Rollins. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. Pass to Rollins. Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Cunningham. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work. From the free throw line down.
Porter kicks to MP. To the inside. And Portis throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now, here's Cunningham, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. For 3, Harris knocks down the 3 ball. Harris has got his second bucket tonight.
At this stage of his career, Harris is a floor spacer, asked to knock down 3s.
MP dishes to Giannis. Harris passes to Thompson. Harris with it. Picked up by Thompson. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Stewart passes to Cunningham. And here's Herter. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Rollins. Takes a 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Harris inside. Antetokounmpo defending. Just 5 to shoot. Cunningham for 3. Detroit, no good that time either. Milwaukee leading by 4. To the paint, here's Porter. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Cunningham kicks to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, this demonstrates how assertive Herter is shooting the ball. He can be dangerous off the catch.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Pistons, Duncan Robinson comes in for Ausar Thompson, and it's Jenkins in for Kevin Herter. Milwaukee. For Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Stewart. Javonte Green comes in for Harris. And Kevin Herter subbed in for Robinson. MP's checked in for the Bucks. Rollins comes in for Porter. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. MP outside. Down low. Here's Kuzma. MP trying to free himself up. Great tee that time from Green.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Rollins. Then it's MP. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard. Yep, it counts.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duren and Ausar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you, Kevin.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
They get it back. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
This team trusts Portis to make those saves. Cleaning the offensive glass and then using his size to get a bucket.
Pass to Stewart. Now, here's Cunningham. A three-pointer is right on target. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Cunningham with it. 20 points for him last game against Portland.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
MP outside. Cunningham against Thomas. Fires from the corner. Onto the Kumbo. No good.
Well, you look at the score in this game, it's not reflective of the night he's had. He's struggled.
Pass to Stewart. Shoots the three. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, when a guy like Portis is rolling, it helps everyone. His aggression on offense spreads to others.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Detroit making a switch. Harris is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Kevin Porter's checked in for Cameron Thomas. Inside, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Outside, Porter. It's MP, top of the key. Lets the three fly. That one doesn't drop. Detroit's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Harris dishes to Cunningham. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Cunningham's got the lead up to 2 now for Detroit.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
The drive by MP. Nice shot by Portis.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harris outside. Down low, here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Well, look, offensively, you want to put Stewart in the pick and roll. He's just so versatile.
Milwaukee has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Giannis kicks to Porter. Good on the triple. Porter's got 5 points so far. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Portis against Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. A three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9. 67% shooting.
And Cunningham responds confidently at the other end.
MV up top. He's covered by Thompson. Bones' shot is off.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. MP deciding where to go with it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Pistons leading by 5. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Stewart with the screen on Rollins. And the dunk by Stewart.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And so we conclude the first half. Pistons lead by 7. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
And now, fellas, it's time to go to one of our favorite segments. It's the Power Rankings.
When I look at the Bucks, with half the season in the books, they seem to be going from bad to worse.
Well, things trending in the wrong direction, kind of like Ernie.
And that is a wrap.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cunningham is out there with Kevin Huerter. And Stewart in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. Harris finds Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Good as the jump shot falls. Cunningham's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. MP with it, picked up by Thompson. MP with the bounce pass. And Giannis throws it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Pistons leading by 7. Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Huerter. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Giannis a screen on Thompson. MP with it, picked up by Harris. And the dunk by Giannis.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Huerter. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Thompson against MP. Thompson. And it's off the back rim. No good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And now the Pistons fast break. And a wide open look for Cunningham. There is the open three to cap the break. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter. Bucks trail by 10. And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Well, you can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
And the basket by MP.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
To check out Cade Cunningham here. Just an incredible month of basketball. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect passing stride.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Portis. Takes the 13-footer, and no good that time.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
To the paint. The kick out to Cunningham. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Cunningham's got 26 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Porter finds MP. Portis a screen on Thompson. MP passes to Portis. Herder against Rollins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rollins got 12 in the game.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Bucks trail by 14. MP outside. Porter in the corner. MP outside. From 13. Offensive rebound, and Kuzma slams it in.
And the intensity on the boards. Kuzma using the long arms to keep plays going.
Cunningham right side. Over Porter, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Bones' shot is off.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Harris's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Pass to Kuzma. Portis a screen on Stewart. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Drops in the tray. 10 points for him.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Back to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And a different look here for the Pistons. Here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. MP comes in for A.J. Green. And Porter subbed in for Cameron Thomas. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. On the court for the Bucks. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. And it's Bone in at the small forward.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Giannis passes to Portis, and the shot is good. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Detroit has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Got us a screen on Thompson. MP dishes to Porter. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Clock at 4. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Pistons trail by 4. To the inside. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
You see the basketball IQ Harris possessions on plays like this. He knows exactly where to get to after setting the screen.
Rollins checked in for the Bucks. Milwaukee's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Portis the screen. Bone passes to Portis. Over Thompson. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 22.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Now Stewart.
In a lot of ways, Isaiah Stewart reminds me of a player from an older era. He's got a more physical and fundamental game that he plays. Is a big who plays like a big.
He hits the second from the line. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Five on the clock. MP. The 3 doesn't go.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Stewart, a screen for Herbert. Outside Cunningham. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Big time points from Cunningham. Good to see him stepping up in these moments.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, what an assist! Leading him to the bucket.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Pistons trail by 3. Stewart with the screen on Rollins. Porter with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. And he makes that one count.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Here's Cunningham. With the shot. Porter pulls it down. Milwaukee leading by 5. Now onto the Kumbo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He absolutely held nothing back. He said, quote, "We know who we are. Let's be that." The plan is to play their game and let the chips fall where they may. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. MP outside. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. Goes back up. He gets the bucket on the way in.
Yeah, what a save by Giannis. He should always be crashing the offensive glass like this.
Cunningham. Oh, that is a big-time jam. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Harris. Here's Stewart. No good from 3. Here's Porter. And so the Bucks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg.
MP, you've talked about wanting to string.
Come back and see it again real soon. And enjoy the rest of your evening.
Well, we won. Obviously, that's more important. As far as rebounding, that's really about a long-term commitment.
Back to you, Kevin.
Jennifer, thank you.
What?
Yeah, but to remind them to be vigilant and responsible, keep attention on the action, and remind them to have hand open to deflect any.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. This is brought. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they've really been floundering so far. I mean, I think everyone is really surprised at what a struggle it's been.
You hit it on the head. And they have a bunch of individual pieces that simply don't fit together. And it's led to a hugely disappointing season.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then it's MP, then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in the shooting guard position. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
Milwaukee with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And that game, I love their mentality. They're focused on getting to the free throw line a lot and shooting a great percentage from there.
Well, they pushed the action on the offensive end, strategically super aggressive, and it really paid off for them at the free throw line.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randall.
Outside Porter. Pass to Bone. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to MP. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Porter, the pass to Bone. Back to Porter. Antetokounmpo outside. MP finds Antetokounmpo. Off target from three-point range. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report.
Offensive rebounding, a big part of the game right now. Teams love to send extras to the glass.
Bone passes to Portis. And here's Porter. Portis the screen. Here's Rollins. Randall pulls down the board.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
We know Julius Randall can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
Now here's MP. He's covered by Dosunmu. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. This one for 3. Rollins, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Raptors played some quality basketball. He tallied 10 points and created for his teammates, finding them in their favorite spots. He showed just how reliable he can be when his role on the floor is expanded. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Rollins passes to Bone. Pass to Rollins. Outside Porter. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Porter's shot is off.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
From deep. It's hauled in by Portis.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Outside Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
DiVincenzo against Porter. DiVincenzo pass to Reed. Good on the bucket.
A guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
The Bucks leading by 4. MP outside. A minute 15 left in the first quarter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And there it is for him. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the... Minnesota with some changes. Randall, he's checked in for Ingles. Shannon comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Milwaukee also changed it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jang. MP comes in for Green. And it's Rollins in for Trent. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's DiVincenzo after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, good work inside by DiVincenzo. That's where his athleticism allows him to score.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma out there with MP. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Rollins in at the point guard. 6 to shoot. Here's Thomas. And Gobert with a block.
Well, this is the very prototypical defensive anchor. This is what Rudy Gobert brings on a nightly basis.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3, DiVincenzo. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. On the take, DiVincenzo on the wing. Randall outside. The three is up. Milwaukee with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Rollins. MP outside. Here's Rollins. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Here's Bone. He shoots again. Kuzma, the pass to Thomas. Antetokounmpo, a screen on DiVincenzo. The three is up. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Highland from downtown. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
Yeah, Highland plays at a fast pace, so when the ball touches his hands, he's always shot ready.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis is checked in. The Bucks leading by 10. Now here's MP. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
Now let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
Getting it done inside, MP.
Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
DiVincenzo finds Randall. Dosunmu outside. Randall outside. Another three from Minnesota.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Rollins. Now here's MP. DiVincenzo with the steal. Out to the right wing. Here's Shannon. Thomas defends. Shannon's shot is off.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
MP outside. And Gobert with a block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
I just love the ball move.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
The jump hook. Second chance shot. And Portis finishes. And the Bucks lead by 8.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Brian, back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Dosunmu outside with the crossover. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. We can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. 1:19 left in the first half. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Pass to Shannon. Back to DiVincenzo. He buries it from 3. DiVincenzo's got 8 points in the quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
MP right side.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Both free throws good for MP.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Randall. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of this game. 5 on the clock. The Sunmu for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo to pass to Bone. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so it's Milwaukee. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And a look here now at the Bucks. They've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thanks for tuning in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
More teams are playing 5 out outdoors. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Pass to Shannon. Randall, left side. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. At one point, they led by 16. Porter from outside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
Pass to Shannon for 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 6th assist of the night.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass. Portis the screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Clock at 6. DiVincenzo against Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves trail by 8. DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Lays it up and banks it in. Reed's got his second bucket of the night. Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now. MP outside. Back to Porter.
Portis a screen. Porter against DiVincenzo. Can't hit that one.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made one of your first 4 shots.
Pass to Shannon. To the paint. And Randall with the jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And certain small forwards know how to orchestrate as well as score. Looking at the numbers for these guys over the last 10 games. MP, number 1.
And we've all heard the term point forward thrown around casually. But when it comes to him, it definitely applies.
Oh, no doubt. He is their decision maker offensively, the one who calls the shots. And those decisions are almost always the right ones. He is just so smart with the basketball. Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
And they're really working the paint now.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Randall against Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Randall with a steal. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And it's Randall with the jam.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Dosunmu on the wing. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed for the lead. Knocks down the long K. Reed's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
On the wing, Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the jam.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Highland comes in for Dosunmu. Milwaukee also changed it up. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Portis. And Green is subbed in for Antetokounmpo. To the left side wing. Here's Shannon. And they pick up 2. Shannon's got 5 now.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, PA, with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
Reed can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. Down low. Here's Kuzma. It's blocked by Gobert.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And Minnesota. Will go for a different look here. Julius Randle's checked in for Gobert. Dosunmu comes in for Clark. Shannon's checked in for Highland. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Portis. He's checked in for Kuzma. Antetokounmpo comes in for Green. MP's checked in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Thomas. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then it's MP. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the 2-guard spot. Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Pass to DeSumo. DiVincenzo with a screen on MP to take the lead. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
MP with a step. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Pass to Shannon. Back to Randall. There's the triple. The rebound by MP.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. MP inside. Here's Portis. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Randall. Shoots over Portis. Randall can't hit. The Bucks trail. MP outside. Pass to Porter. And here's Portis. Reed defending. Shot clock at 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Reed. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the 4th quarter. And the 3 misses.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Outside MP. Antetokounmpo, a screen on DiVincenzo, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
The Timberwolves shooting around 53% in the 4th. Now Randall. Outside DiVincenzo. Here's Randall from downtown. Nope. MP converts on the break.
Absolutely fearless by MP. What a huge bucket.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Oh, the shot is off. The Timberwolves trail. Outside DiVincenzo. Randall inside. Antetokounmpo covering.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
Here's Portis. Yes! Using that window.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Randall. Portis there for the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 3. MP scanning the floor. Ooh, the power move from MP.
The moment not too big for the youngster. MP, big bucket.
Randall. Yes, sir, as he floats it in.
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randall embracing a tough opportunity.
Now Portis.
Aggressive move in the painted area just makes some things happen.
And Minnesota with possession here, trailing by 5. Now Reed, Randall outside. 35 seconds left in the game. 5 to shoot. Oh, he leaves no question.
Absolute monster of a delivery from Naz Reid. Big time bucket.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Antetokounmpo.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, off target from downtown. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
DiVincenzo. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. For 3. Cash from downtown.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
If it wasn't out of reach already, guys, those free throws turn the lights off.
So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
Nice job on the win and a solid job on the glass.
Come on, you saw me out there. I was focused on
BA, over to you.
Dominic, thank you very much.